Hey, what's up? This is a custom built liquid cooling system which I have been using to cool liquids, but this is not the point of the video. In this video I want to tell you why a custom built liquid cooling system is cheaper and far more efficient than what you buy in the market. So this is the radiator, these are the fans, the custom fans that I've installed. This is the cooling liquid, the radiator fluid, and this is the container where the fluid is stored, and these are the motors which transfer the coolant from this container to the radiator and to the device which I'm trying to cool. This is exactly what we are going to do. I'm going to tell you why you should always be building a liquid cooling system for yourself if you are looking to build a custom built PC. So if you are a gamer, then you must know the fact that a custom built PC is always much more powerful than any expensive gaming laptop. But the problem with custom built PCs is the overheating issue. Normally, if you are using high-speed CPUs, high-speed GPUs, the overheating is really prominent. So for tackling those problems, you have two options. First, you can use a normal convection cooling system, which uses air to cool the CPU, but these are very inefficient. So in most of the cases, the high-end gamers, they use liquid cooling systems. In liquid cooling system, you are using liquid to cool the CPU using a radiator. So a radiator is nothing but this. This radiator is specifically built for CPUs, and it has water tubes or liquid tubes along its length to carry the heated liquid along the length of the radiator, and when you place a fan above it, the fan blows air over these heated tubes and cools the liquid itself. The hot liquid comes in the radiator, cools, then goes back to the CPU, and it's a continuous loop. So if you increase the size of the radiator, or if you increase the number of tubes along the length of the radiator, then you are also increasing the surface area that's available to the heated liquid. Another major component of liquid cooling systems is the fan itself. So this is just a normal fan, an RGB fan. This runs at maximum 1800 RPM. But if you increase the speed of rotation of your fan, then it's going to suck a lot of air in, and the high flux of the air cools the radiator much faster. So if you use a much powerful fan, then it's going to increase the cooling capacity of the system. Another major component of liquid cooling system is the liquid that you use. From basic college physics, you must have heard the term specific heat capacity. So specific heat capacity is the heat required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of substance by just 1 degree Celsius. In normal circumstances, water has a very high specific heat capacity. So most of the liquid cooling systems use water. But you can also use the coolants used in automobiles. So this is exactly what I've done in this system. I've used a green coolant which is easily available in petrol pumps, fuel pumps, and that also increases the cooling capacity of the system. The last component is the water block. This is an aluminum block which is placed above the CPU, and it carries the heat away from the CPU in the block. But I have been using this to cool Peltier modules. More on that in some other videos. But the principle is the same. You just have to keep it above the CPU using some thermal paste to increase the contact surface area between the CPU and the block. If you use a big size radiator, if you use a high speed fan and you do all the things right, then you are spending at least 10,000 rupees on a liquid cooling system if you buy it from the market. But if you build one for yourself, then you will be spending at max 7,000 rupees. And it's really a fun activity. So if you are a PC gamer looking to build a custom PC, then I suggest go for a custom liquid cooling system. If you want to buy the radiators and the fans, then you can just check the links in the description below. The fan which I've been using in this system is a 4000 RPM fan. It can push 167 cubic feet per minute of air, and that is more than an exhaust fan. So with this fan, with this system, the temperatures of the fluid, which were 169 degrees, now they are at 47 degrees Celsius. Earlier I was using the normal RGB fans which runs at 1800 RPM, but with these fans, two of these fans, the temperature reduced by 22 degrees Celsius. That is a huge difference. And about this device, I will tell you in some separate video what exactly is this, how does this performs. This is actually in the process of patent. So I don't want to discuss a lot of things, but don't worry, I will tell you about it in due time. So this pump is continuously transferring the radiator coolant from this device to the radiator and then back to the container, and the cycle continues. These are the 4000 RPM fans and these are the normal RPM fans. After the installation of these fans, I don't think there is a need for these RGBs. So I will be removing these fans. I will be just installing this to reduce the weight of this device. And all of these systems runs on 12 volts. So this is a 12 volt power supply. But exactly what this is, what does it do, I'll tell you in some separate videos. But the liquid cooling system that I used in this system and which is used in custom built PCs is the same.